Put your faith in the light.
Hello guys, welcome to another one of my videos. This is Lightblade. Well guys, in this video we're going to do the Stormwind Horrific Vision with 5 masks active. Okay guys, so for this run I was acting level 467. I was using only 38 corruption because I don't want to get the thing from beyond, because it can actually one-shot you in the Mage district. There are some mobs that put a shadow buffer on you that increases the damage of shadow things, so it basically can one-shot you if you have the thing from beyond and you're not careful at interrupting those shadow buffer things. Okay, so we're only using 38 corruption. For my essences, I'm using Visions of Perfection, I'm using Conflict and Strife, Memory of Lucid Dreams, and Ripple in Space. So I'm not using any of the corruption reducing ones because they aren't really good at AoE damage. Although you can take Breath of the Dying if you want instead of Ripple in Space, but Ripple in Space gives you movement speed, so I value that over the damage that Breath of the Dying gives. Okay, so for my talents, I'm taking Righteous Verdict, Hammer of Wrath, Fist of Justice, Wake of Ashes, Unbreakable Spirit for more bubbles and more Shield of Vengeance, Selfless Healer for fast heals, and Divine Purpose. So Divine Purpose actually seems really lower than Crusade, but the thing that Divine Purpose gives in Visions is consistent damage, so you can have the procs help you clear like trash packs between bosses. So that's why Divine Purpose is better than Crusade in Visions at least. So other than that, my corruptions are my weapon corruption. This one deals AoE damage in every 30 seconds. This is really good because it kills like neutrals, and neutrals have a chance to proc Gift of the Titans. Gift of the Titans is the last talent from the Titanic Research that negates sanity loss for 20 seconds and gives you a lot of haste and movement speed. I'm also using this corruption that reduces my cooldowns over 10 seconds by 50%. This is, I think it's called Infallible Truth. Anyways, it's really powerful because it makes it so my Avenging Wrath really has a low cooldown, so I can use it whenever I want to. Okay, so that's my basic setup. Oh yeah, my Titanic Research. I have all the talents except one. This is the Synchronized Mind Stabilizer, because this one is basically only for people that are running with other people, so I don't really need it, and I actually don't have enough Mentis to buy it. But that's my Titanic Research. I have everything here. So now let's go to the vision itself, guys. Okay guys, so we're here at the vision. We're preparing for it. As you can see, we have all the raid cooldowns, all our raid buffs. So we have flask, food, pots, we have drums, we have oh, we don't have a rune, but doesn't actually matter. I actually are gonna use potion that Love is in the Airbender sells that gives you 100 versatility, so that's an extra 2% burst. So here we're gonna use Gnarl Gnasher food, so we can transform into one of those tentacle people, so we can spot the potion that's in that corner. So basically there's a guide where the potions, whenever you find this potion, there's another one that's the good one that gives you 100 sanity, and this one is the bad one that reduces your sanity by 70%. So we're now going. So we just use that, and we now know that the purple potion is the bad one, and the black potion is the good one. So now we're just gonna pull everything here, and just gonna nuke it down as fast as possible. And as you can see, we're taking a lot of damage because 5 masks increases the damage of these guys by 100%. And they do a lot of damage. I get stunned there, I'm almost dead, but I'm just gonna heal a bit up and just kill this trash. So now we're going to go to the Dwarven district. Basically we're gonna eat a kebab here just to use it and put it on cooldown. And we're also going to just check our food buffs and other stuff. Okay, now we're gonna eat the food that gives us 2% health per second in Visions. So this one is really powerful now because a lot of things hurt us really bad now because of the increased damage of 5 masks. So this one allows us to pull like really a lot of stuff and just kill it down without the fear of dying or using any defensive cooldowns. So we're proceeding here to the Dwarven district. We're just gonna AoE these things down near the tumors, so maybe we can get Gift of the Titan proc. I think we don't. Yeah, we don't. Let's kill this stuff and go to the Dwarven district. Sadly, we didn't get any the fourth buff, the 10% extra stamina from the Cathedral district, because it wasn't up. And unfortunately, we didn't have also the Dwarven district buff, so the 10% extra damage is not here. Although we complete this run, it's unfortunate that it wasn't there. So we're just gonna kill these things, and then we're gonna round up most of the Dwarven district to kill it. So we get a Gift of the Titans there, so we can stand still and just ignore sanity losses, and we have a lot of haste. So we're just gonna ignore every box here because we only want to complete the run with the 5 mask. We don't really want to get the mementos from the boxes. Okay, so you see that bug on the right side of my screen? That's the madness, double madness that there is because we're using the Mask of the Pain. So this week in Stormwind is the, I don't know how to spell it really well, but I think it's the entomophobia or something like that. But it's annoying to spell, but it makes it so whenever every few seconds there's going to appear bugs on our screen, we just have to jump to get rid of them. If 5 of them spawn, we basically become like disoriented by about 5 seconds when we run uncontrollably. So that's really annoying. So now we're just gonna, as you can see, we just destroyed everything with our AoE damage, and we're just gonna get the bombs so we can start the event and kill the other boss. So we're checking the potions. The first one, the bad one, is the purple. So according to our guide, the black one should be the good one. Okay, so now let's just click on the bombs. This is actually really good because we're really on good time to finish this run. So we're taking out the black potion, and yeah, that gives us 100 sanity. That's really good. We cleared almost everything in this run. Oh well, in this place. Now we're just gonna kill this last trash pack. And the mini boss should actually gives us 200 extra sanity and put us back to full. So we don't want to touch that thing that's coming to us because it's gonna stun us for a few seconds. And we get a Gift of the Titan. That's so much good luck. So we're just gonna destroy this mini boss. Remember, this boss does some bombs, and if you stand in them, you lose sanity, and also he does a frontal that breathes fire on you, and basically deals also sanity loss. So just avoid that. It's really easy to do. We still have the bugs on our screen, so we're just gonna jump to get rid of them. Mostly we are going to move jumping. Lose a bit of sanity there, but we're gonna recover it when we kill it. And he's dead, and we are back to full sanity. Now we're going to proceed to the Old Town. This one is one of the most annoying parts of this place. Dwarven District and Trade are the easiest ones. Although Old Town is really annoying, Mage is just horrible compared to it. So we're just gonna kill these things, so they maybe give us a Gift of the Titans. And there's no Gift of the Titans. We're gonna eat a kebab here, just to recover some sanity.
Champion, Shaw's lieutenants hold the keys.
Always remember to eat your kebabs, they're just too powerful. You are going to get about 5 or maybe 4 of them each run, and they help you recover your sanity. So we killed a rat there because rats in neutrals have a chance to proc Gift of the Titans. So that's really useful. So kill everything you can in these runs so you can get that buff. Here we're gonna use a bit of sanity because we don't want to touch those images, and we get a lucky Gift of the Titans. So with that Gift of the Titans, we're going to deal with the mini boss here on the right and recover all our sanity back. As you can see, Gift of the Titans prevents us from losing sanity, so we can like stay in the things in his blades, in her blades, until it runs out. So we kill it, and we are back to full sanity. So we're always going to check in this place for black potions, so they give us some sanity back, but I think I don't find any in this place. Here we're just gonna stay in that thing, and we get disoriented. So that was annoying, but it actually doesn't do us much. because we're using the food that recovers health every second. So we're pretty much invincible here. We're just gonna wait for the images to disappear. Oh, actually we move out of them. If you can, you move out of them. We're gonna check the potions. We're just gonna kill everything in hopes of Gift of the Titan's proc. Remember to stun those guys because they actually do some damage when they are doing their spin thing. As you can see, that there the Gift of the Titan's proc off of the neutrals. We actually didn't kill anything that was attacking us. We only killed the rats, and that's a really powerful effect. So remember to kill the neutrals. In our case, our weapon does it for us because it pulses with damage every 30 seconds and kills everything near it. Here we're in a good pace to kill the mini-boss. We have our wings, we have everything. We're just gonna use our cape there to get rid of some of the madnesses. There we get stunned by the informant. Remember, those guys do a cast that is stuns you for 5 seconds. So that's really annoying to deal with. But if you are a human or have a potion of the living action potion from Draenor, you can get rid of that. So here we're just gonna destroy this mini boss and recover 200 sanity. That's perfect, and now we're just gonna kill these things, and get to Shaw. Oh yeah, so the madness in the zones, the madness that we have to deal with are leaded foot and the images that you can see. Here it's annoying because Alleria goes to one place, I go to another, and I think she goes to the other place and I go to the other, so it's a really confusing thing that happened to me. I was getting really mad when I did this. And I got even disoriented and lost a lot of sanity there, so Alleria's gonna make up her mind and click an orb, I think. Yeah, we did it, and we have to use a sanity orb here. We're not gonna risk doing Shaw with so little sanity. So the Shaw fight is pretty annoying to deal with for most people because of the slow in the zone, the leaded foot, and the images that can appear and disorient you. But if you can burst him down and fast, you won't have to deal with much of the mechanics here. Here we get disoriented and Shaw goes into his underground phase, so we actually don't have anything to hit. Here we actually messed up really bad. We had to use our bubble to save ourselves, and we're just gonna to avoid madness and to avoid sanity loss. But we're just gonna nuke him down. I think we won phasing him. No, he goes one more time underground. So we're gonna use our Blessing of Freedom because it removes the leaded foot and we can just walk normally while we have it. We're gonna take some sanity here damage because when we kill Shaw, he will give us back 200 sanity. And he's dead. We're almost back to full sanity. Now we're going back to the Cathedral district and going to the Trade district. Just gonna kill these things. Remember to always stun the soldier when he is doing his repel. Oh, we got a lucky Gift of the Titan drop there. So we're actually not losing any sanity here. And we noticed that there's the buff here on our right. And I think we're going back for it. Yeah, we're going back for it. So the buff here is whenever you have this door open, you will kill this guy and he will give you a versatility buff. We're just gonna eat a kebab here, just to put it on cooldown and get our 100 sanity back, since we're in the place that we basically don't lose any sanity here in the Cathedral district. So we're now gonna kill this guy, so he gives us our versatility buff. He doesn't do actually much, he only does this psychic stream, and I don't have interrupt to deal with, but it doesn't actually matter because we just kill him here. Now we have our versatility buff, as you can see on the top of our screen. Here we also click on our Love is in the Air potion that gives us another 2% versatility, and we just destroy these tumors, and they give us the Gift of the Titan. So always be careful with the toy guy here, because if you pull it you have to run away until he aggros, because it's basically a wipe if you get it. So here in the trade district we're just gonna pull everything and just AoE it down. We also have the buff here at the Stormwind Bank. We are gonna kill a guy that's similar to Opulence. We're just gonna nuke him down with all these ads, and he's gonna give us a 10% critical strike buff. We get stunned there, but we use our human active to get rid of it. In the trade district we have the same madness as in the dwarf district. We have the bugs on our screen, we have to just keep jumping, and we also have the vision that appears and slowly walks to us. That thing. It doesn't actually do much, like it's really slow, so if you get stunned for that you're basically bad. So we're just gonna AoE everything we can here, take it down. The tentacles are always horrible to fight with because they go underground and you can't target them. So we don't have a Gift of the Titans proc here. That's really unlucky. Just gonna deal with these ads first. We're gonna do some chaining, I think. Yep, we're gonna do some chaining, and we're just gonna chain with another pack. And just kill everything we can. So the trick here is trying to get a Gift of the Titan proc before you fight this boss, because he casts sanity loss channel that is really annoying to deal with, because mostly you won't have interrupt for all of them. So if you have a Gift of the Titans, you can just ignore it and just nuke the boss down, like I'm going to do here. I have 5 seconds of immunity of sanity reduction, so I just nuke the boss and I interrupt in the last second, so I don't lose any sanity and just destroy it. And he gives us a lot of sanity back. So we basically destroyed everything here, and the only thing we have left is the last boss, mini boss of this part. We take the black potion because that's the good one, and it gives us 100 sanity back. This boss is really easy. He only does like the chains a few times, and pretty annoying, but it's pretty easy boss. Just nuke him down, do the mechanics, and you should be fine. Keep jumping because you don't want to get those bugs on your screen. You don't actually need any cooldowns for this guy. He basically does nothing. Just basically makes you lose a bit of time, but it's okay. After this we're going to check for potions, and we're gonna open the cages. And that's really lucky, we get a Gift of the Titans proc, so we're not losing any sanity while opening cages, and we're fast. As you can see, we have full sanity after killing both mini bosses. Trade district is such a good area to recover sanity. I'm gonna use a potion of speed so we can open cages faster. Checking always the potions. We have a black one so we can recover sanity. And this is unfortunate, these guys didn't actually pull when we did our big AoE pull to the bank of Stormwind. So we're just gonna have to kill them. And unfortunately they don't give a Gift of the Titans. So they are a waste of time. We lose a bit of sanity there, but we're okay. We stun the tentacle so he doesn't go underground and annoys us further. Always killing the rats because rats give us the Gift of the Titan, so you can see there I'm targeting rats on purpose. By far the worst part of the city is the Mage district. Almost every mob there is really annoying to deal with. There we get a Gift of the Titan proc, it's really lucky, so we can eat a kebab. Although we get in combat, so we lose a bit of the buff. Okay, now we eat a kebab and put it on cooldown again. I think that's our third kebab this run, so that's 300 sanity gain from it alone. Those tumors are really annoying because they slow you and reduce your haste. So the madness in the Mage district is the worst because it's leaded foot with the circle of images on yourself. But as a paladin we can deal with it easily because we have Blessing of Freedom, so we can remove the leaded foot and just move around fast and don't care about it. So here the trick is trying to get a Gift of the Titans proc before you do the mini boss here, because that mini boss drains a lot of sanity. Here we get one of our madness effects, the guy that spawned there. He doesn't actually do much. So we kill the tentacle, and I think we get a Gift of the Titans that's perfect, so now we can just kill this mini boss and get our 200 sanity back. Unfortunately we don't have wings, so we have to just time our bubble so we avoid any sanity loss here, because if we use our cheat death here, it's basically a dead run if we don't have it for the mage boss on the mage tower. As you can see, Divine Shield prevents us from losing any sanity, and the Gift of the Titans at the start also did the same thing. We're gonna use our Blessing of Freedom just to move away from the sanity losses there. So the Void Walkers here put a debuff on you, that's the Shadow Buffer. It increases shadow damage taken by 100% per buff. So any corruption that you have deals shadow damage, the thing from beyond and the eye. So this thing can be actually really deadly if you proc a thing from beyond. I think it would one-shot me if I had a thing from beyond there and let it hit me. But because of that, it's better just to avoid the thing from beyond on visions, especially in Stormwind. Here we're just gonna clear and kill the 2 portal keepers. And we get a Gift of the Titan, so that allows us to clear the path, so we use our sanity efficiently. We get disoriented there, but it's okay. We have Gift of the Titan, so we ignore the sanity loss. We're gonna use another orb here just to be safe. Oh, the annoying tentacles, I hate them. But we stun it so it doesn't go underground and just nuke it down. We kill the tumors, maybe we can get a Gift of the Titan proc, we don't. And here, instead of doing the boss first, we're going to clear some trash until we lose about 200 sanity. So whenever we kill the boss, we basically recover that sanity lost, so we can be more efficient with our sanity gains. Mage District has a lot of ads. Like, it's a really good place to get some Gift of the Titans on these small ads that grow sometimes. Although the leaded foot is really annoying to deal with, even as a paladin. So here we lost about 200 sanity, so now we're going to just move down this mini boss. He doesn't really do much, he only does Shadow Bolt and sometimes puts some fire on the ground. You can interrupt the Shadow Balls, but I just let him cast because it doesn't actually do anything to me. Here we get disoriented, we gain our sanity back. But we have a Gift of the Titan, so we can ignore it. We just use our Blessing of Freedom to move fast again. Now we're gonna clear everything we can here with this Gift of the Titan. At this point, my only worry in this place is the Mage boss. He is really annoying, because Alleria is just a mechanic fight. So we're on the last stretch here. Oh, the annoying tentacles, they always go underground on the least expected moment. So we deal with them. Hopefully we get a gift of the Titans here. No, we don't, but it's okay. We eat a kebab. Even though it's kind of inefficient because we only get about 40 sanity back from this kebab, it's still good to use. We get one of those things from our madness. We're just gonna kill the last portal keeper and go to the mage boss. As you can see here, we just ignore any mechanic because of the food we're using. We're using the 2% health per second regain food from the special foods for visions. So this one is really good for high visions because it basically makes you immune to any damage. You heal so much that you can ignore anything and just stand in everything, unless it like reduces sanity, but other things like damage are just not a problem anymore. So here our purpose is just to kill the boss, and we're going to use our cheat death here. So we don't want to use an orb because we want to go to Illyria with a full orb. So we're gonna use our cheat death here. It's gonna give us 500 sanity. So we have in total about 700 sanity to deal with Umbrage. So always interrupt the missiles. They are really annoying. They deal a lot of sanity loss. So here you just have to take it slow. Like if you're on a class that doesn't have Blessing of Freedom, just take it slow and try to avoid the orbs. We're gonna interrupt the Polymorph at the last second. Here we're just gonna take it slow and wait for a Freedom to come back, and use it when we're halfway there. This makes it really easy to do this fight. Here we're gonna proc our cheat death. Perfect. We have almost a full bar to deal with this guy, and we're just gonna get polymorph here because we actually don't care. We don't lose much sanity here. We are going to wait for a Blessing of Freedom, and we go. Such an easy fight with a Blessing of Freedom. And we're just gonna kill him here. We're gonna use our bubble so we avoid the polymorph. And now we're going to the final boss, Illyria. As you can see, we're like almost one orb. We have one orb left and we have almost a full bar of sanity. So here basically we're just going to wait till we have our Divine Shield back. So we're just gonna kill some trash, pick some boxes, maybe look for a black potion. Doesn't really matter because we're gonna orb before Illyria. So basically we're just gonna chill here. Illyria is an annoying fight for melee, but if you can do the mechanics right and just line of sight her correctly, it's a pretty easy fight. You get a lucky gift of the Titans there, although it doesn't really matter because we still have an orb and we're gonna use it on Illyria. You can basically waste time here. As you can see there on the right, there is one potion that the guy is near with. That potion is the bad one, and there's well, according to my guide, if the purple potion is the bad one, the black one is the good one. But we're just gonna take that potion because why not? Just gonna keep picking up boxes here so we can get some mementos, maybe turn them into a socket on the future. We have so much sanity left. I actually think that Stormwind Vision is easier than the Orgrimmar one because Rexar is just a pain to deal with. The pigs are just nukes on your sanity. So my next video is gonna be a 5 run of the Orgrimmar Vision next week. I'd recommend everyone though to do a 3 mask run, 4 mask run, and 5 mask run. So you get the 460, 465, and 470 item levels from the reward chest at the end. I wouldn't do anything under that unless you're just farming for mementos. So now we're going to face Illyria. We're just gonna use our orb here whenever she stops the RP. We're gonna eat a kebab because why not? Doesn't actually matter.
No, I will never.
And we get a thing from our madness. Maybe we gotta give the Titans here. Nope, we don't. That's okay. Maybe the thing spawns in middle of the fight and we get give the Titans there. So we're gonna use our orb so we get a full sanity bar against Illyria. So this fight is pretty annoying as a melee character, but if you do it correctly, you basically destroy it. It's just an easy fight. Anything that loses sanity here is your fault because you stood in it. Here we're just gonna take a bit of sanity loss from the eye because it doesn't actually do that much. Going to try to nuke Illyria, interrupt the polymorph, deal as much damage as we can. We pop our drums. That's an unfortunate timing. Should have popped them earlier. Now we're just gonna keep nuking her down. And we get a lucky proc of wings. We're gonna save her bubble. Gonna take a bit of sanity loss there. Damn, she's annoying. She doesn't want to move. And she's got some polymorph. Try to kill her as much as possible before we have to line of sight. We almost have our wings back. She's gonna polymorph us here, but it doesn't actually matter if we can get out of it fast. We're gonna use bubble and wings at the same time so we can attack her even if we're standing in bad stuff. This is the time. So we bubble there to avoid the polymorph and we get a gift from the Titan so we can just ignore any mechanic and just hit her till we kill her. That was a really lucky gift of the Titans. And the vision is done. Now let's see what loot we get.
A grim fate for Stormwind indeed. Take solace in the knowledge
We
that
get
should it
our
ever come to pass,
achievement.
you shall be ready to end it.
We tell our guild that we did it. That was a really nice run. Now we collect our mementos. And there it is, a 470 item level corrupted boots. And the last mask we were missing, the Mask of the Long Night. Those boots are actually really powerful and I'm using it at the moment for Mythic Plus dungeons. So guys, thanks for watching this video. That was my 5 mask run clear of the Stormwind Horrific Vision. I hope you liked the video and I hope it helped you also to like find a path and it encourage you to do the 5 mask runs because the loot is really great. 470 item level is like having an extra Mythic Plus cash per week. So guys, if you like the video, like it and subscribe. So thanks for watching, guys.